So, hello everyone, I hope you are good and I'm also good. I'm here with another tutorial, and this one's about a funky intro. I hope you have heard those funky tracks in EDM with all those grooves. And I'm here trying to demonstrate how we can approach the intro of such a track. Well, I have prepared something myself, let's take a listen. I hope you like it, but let's get into it and break it down. So let's take a look at the drums first. Yeah. So we have two sections. In the first section we have only top kick, main kick and a shaker loop. That is. And in the second section we have introduced a clap, an open hat and another top loop, and at the end of every two bar we have a small hi-hat. So this is how it sounds. Yeah, it has the groove, but we can spice it up by adding small FXs, which I will show you right away. These FXs fill up the space really well and make it more spicy. And we also have another automation going on down here. And what it does is it is a parametric EQ's band 1, and it is a low cut and it opens up as we approach the second part of the intro. So let's take a listen with that turned on and keep an eye out for the low end. See, with the effects and this automation, the second half feels much more energetic. Now let's take a look at all the melodic stuff that's going on. Let's go over each one of them. First of all, we have this lead. So basically, I made a simple melody to start with. And I chopped it up into a rhythm for the first section. And well, while approaching an intro, what's our idea? Well, we make intro for DJs so that they can mix in our song with the outro of another song. So say our intro has a lot of melodic sections, a lot of melodies, counter melodies, then it's a little difficult to mix in it with another track, because if the intro of our track is not in perfect key with the outro of another track, it will sound trash. So it's better to keep the notes at the intro of a track at minimum, so that there's a good chance that your track don't sound trash when it is mixed with another track. So yeah, we have this lead at the beginning with only one note playing in a rhythm. And what we have did in effects is that we have a limiter acting as a compressor. Then we have a harsh EQ to shape the sound of it. Then we have OTT, about which we have discussed also in the previous tutorial, with a delay acting as ping pong, and a fruity peak controller LFO to just give the free filter in a band pass mode a little movement here and there. So let's listen. It's like moving a EQ like this over frequency spectrum. So that gives a kind of movement to the track, and that's interesting in a way. Now the next sound is this sub bass, and it is high pass filtered in the beginning, so you won't hear anything. And as we approach the second half, it opens up a little bit. So that's how it is, and let's take a look at the effects. We have a decapitator to distort it a little, give it some crunch. We have another OTT here. We have a wave shaper to really crunch it up, a free filter to do the high pass filtering, a limiter to compress the sound, a parametric EQ to boost the low end and cut out the highs, and a kickstart to do the side chaining in the sub bass chain mode. So next in our list is this lead, and it is low pass filtered in the beginning, so you won't hear anything either. And as we approach the second part, it opens up. So along with the first lead, it gives a lot of energy. So this lead has the following effects. It is crunched up really hard with a wave shaper, and a free filter is used for the low pass filtering, and it is EQ'd a little bit, removed a little bit of harshness here, then compressed, then added a sound goodizer to make things good. Then we have this plug. It kind of acts to fill up the space and not to keep things boring in a way. So what effects do we have on it? Nothing, just an EQ to just bring up the mids really well. I'm a really harsh guy when it comes to EQing. Yeah, and along with that we have the reverb send and sidechain send, and I use it in a different way, and I have also a tutorial on how to sidechain things. I will just give a link to it, and I have invented some new ways for that. So if you want to have a new video, just let me know in the comment section. Now the next sound is a mid bass. So it kind of fills up the mid spectrum, so it's just making sure that it's only in the mids. And to just bring it all together, we have used OTT again. Now these two sounds you might not notice, but they are there. So what they do is like kind of fill things up, like give it a little more energy and fill up the spectrum. So the another next sound is, so this also kind of fills the high mid kind of area. Now let's take a look at the effects we have put on these. Just some EQing, and on the next sound again only EQing, and I have sent individual tracks to a reverb on a reverb send, and some things are sent to sidechain also. So that's how we used effects on all of these sounds. So just with the effects and all, it sounds like this. Let's take a listen again. So there's this intro tutorial for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's take another listen. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and comment down your opinions below. And one more thing, if we can kind of make it a series kind of thing, like I can make a tutorial on how to make the breakdown of a funky track, and then we can go to the build up, then to the drop. If you want such a series, please let me know in the comment section, and if you get at least let's say 10 requests, we can make that. Okay, so there's that. Bye bye, signing out.